So consider me very pleasantly surprised. My first impression of the Black Bear Pass. Mind you, I should mention right up front, more than likely I am not going to do the actual switchbacks and all that stuff. So I'm still doing the trail, which I encourage everybody else to do. Just because there's switchbacks doesn't mean that you should skip this particular trail. There's I would say like the last mile and a half or so is the only portion of the trail that is one way only. Okay, so you could appreciate everything that Colorado has to offer in its magnificent glory with views like this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wow. Look at that. You know, the great irony is, the other day I was at the, what is it called? Starts with the letter P, that unpronounceable weirdness. Right? Which, by the way, I've learned something interesting. Porphyry Gulch actually has two entrances, because there's another one right up here off the Black Bear Pass. Now, I do recall while on the trail that was an offshoot, but I kind of assumed that it just kind of goes and then it stops. But apparently it actually connects to Black Bear Pass. But wow, the views here, so for reference, and I'm gonna try to, let me see if I get this right. Okay, so on this side over here, that's the Red Pass Trail. Okay. Telluride is this way. Silverton is that way. Ouray is that way, territorially speaking. This over here would be the Corkscrew Pass that crosses over all of this brouhaha. It is so incredible. Like, I've been on just about every single trail with exception of the Black Bear Pass. And for me to constantly appreciate the trails that I've already done from a completely different vantage point, it's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Wow. Now, okay, so a couple of things about Black Bear Pass. Black Bear Pass is a notorious trail, which obviously you need a properly equipped vehicle for, yada yada yada. That doesn't stop all the people from trying. It's not without its set of difficulties. There's been fatalities on Black Bear Pass. There's been people very seriously injured on Black Bear Pass. There's been mosquitoes, believe it or not. There's like a bazillion mosquitoes here. The most treacherous portion of the trail is obviously the switchbacks and the staircase and all that stuff, right? And you know, there's signage all over the place telling you that you need short wheelbase, high clearance 4-wheel drive, yada yada yada, right? So, but that doesn't stop just about everybody from trying to do the trail, and people do. Okay, I have to consider the following. I am not doing this trail for the sake of pushing my limits by any stretch of the means. Okay, so my concern, despite, like, from technical aspect, I already acquired necessary skill to actually do the trail. You know, after weeks in Moab and then weeks here, I'm more or less in tune with what needs to be done. Okay, with that respect. What concerns me is that the road conditions are not exactly what you call acceptable by my personal standards. So here's why. As you might have noticed, I'm on the top of this hill over here, right? And obviously, if you see where the road is over there, right, that's the height that you have to come up from. So you're constantly doing switchbacks even on this side. And, you know, it's a shelf road. I'll skip you the typical, right? Here's the problem. Your car is doing all sorts of dancing coming up the hill, for crying out loud. And it's very unnerving. Like, I'm used to driving shelf roads, so I don't care that there's a precipice. But when the car starts doing this, you're like, whoa, okay? So, and the reason why it's doing that is because a lot of rocks here, and well, in this particular case, they're all dry because it's out in the sun. But when it's on the shady side, that doesn't receive much sun, it's wet, right? And so wet rock is slippery. So you have to kind of keep that in mind, have to consider that. Oh, people are already starting to come up. See, that's the right kind of vehicle to take on this trail. Shorter wheelbase. You know, like this guy that just passed, right? He is easily like 3.5 feet smaller than I am lengthwise. So, but like I said, I'm here to appreciate the beauty. I'm not here for the technical aspect of it. If I feel that I don't just, that's it, I'm not gonna feel any kind of shame or anything like that if I don't complete it. Honestly, I don't have particular inkling to risk anything. Just, and especially on the other side of the pass, with the switchbacks and the stairs, the stakes are so much higher. So much higher. There's been absolutely horrible accidents over there, which is something that I'd like to prevent. So there is a sign that says, hey, past this point, it's only one way. More than likely, I'm going to turn at that sign and come back. That's just kind of it. And then I think what I'll do is, on the way back, oh my goodness, I just realized what this was. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. This area over there is what's connecting to Black Bear. Okay, gotcha. Huh, interesting. Okay, well, whatever. Getting sidetracked here. So, we're gonna appreciate this trail. We're gonna respect this trail. And we're going to enjoy as much as we can out of it and then turn back if necessary. Today is a very long day for me. I have things planned. Besides the Black Bear Pass, my presence is required in Durango later on, and it's about 1.5 to 2 hours driving there. So I do have to be there. All right, let's do it.